Hello and welcome to another very exciting edition of Steve Taylor's Coaches Chronicles. And I tell you what, we got one of the greatest coaches to come out of the city of Toledo. He's got 3 state titles and he's working on his 4th. Guys, take it away.
Hey everybody, Steve Taylor here with Tom Cole and Terry Crosby. We are here for another exciting Coaches Chronicles. Nick, thanks for the warm and welcome introduction. We always have some fun here with Nick Marconi. We got a lot of nicknames for Nick too. We go easy on him. Now that the little guy is not with us,
Slick Nick. I think he's hustling another job. That's all I can say.
Well, you said he might be thinking that he's moving on to
I
bigger and
think
better
Nick's-
things.
Yeah, he's moved beyond us, I think, and
Don't try to pawn that off on Nick. You're still trying to get the big contract. I know Stephen A. Smith's calling all the time and ruining the show when we're out.
Nick doesn't even like to be in the room when we're in the room. I mean, you notice he's always gone when we're in the room.
Hey, you would take literally a tractor to pull me out of here, Mr. Taylor.
Thanks, Terry. That's good. Nice
Well,
to
I
get-
see if we can arrange that.
I noticed you got a couple in the back, right?
Hey, we want to get into this special coach, though. Like
Yep.
Nick said, we've got somebody in Northwest Ohio who really we're lucky to have.
Yes.
Surprisingly,
Yes.
he's
Yes.
still here.
Right.
And we're talking about none other than Coach Dempsey out of Central Catholic High School, one of the best coaches ever to coach high school football here in Northwest Ohio.
Yes.
You know, guys have said it all along. This guy could be moving on, college ranks. I mean, with some of the things he's done, it's phenomenal how good they are every year, but then how far they go every year too. I mean, Ohio is a tough state when you
absolutely.
talk about football. You got California, Florida, Texas. Ohio's right up in there.
Absolutely.
We produce some of the best football players out of our state every single year, and Coach Dempsey knows how to handle it at Central. Man, they've got some great players, but he's a great coach, and he knows how to do things with these kids to, get them to where they need to be every single year. But it's not just on the field
Yes.
that
Right.
Coach, shines and everybody gets all the accolades and sees all what he does, on the field with these boys. But it's off the field too, and what he does, how he turns these boys into men.
Right.
And makes them great productive members of society. And a lot of these guys come back to Northwest Ohio, and they're doing a great thing in our hometown. So, Coach, shout out to you. I know Tom's got the numbers. I mean, you start looking at some of these
They're
stats.
awesome.
It's unbelievable.
They're awesome. Well,
So hit up and tell the folks a little bit more about Coach.
Well, first of all, Steve, to me, not to be corny about this, but it's kind of, I see a similar philosophy. And Terry, I know will agree with me. Just like you treat your employees on the 450 Taylor employees that we have plus, you look at it like those people are going to be better people for having been in our organization, even if they go into another job, because you teach growth and development and get better and all those things. Dempsey's the same way. His kids that go through the program are better people for having gone through his program. When they go on to college, or maybe they don't play football, they go on to a job or whatever, but they're better people. And it's a similar philosophy, but the numbers are staggering. 210 wins. He's still a young guy, 46 in that area. 210 wins, 11 league titles, 19 playoff appearances, 3 state titles. He got his first job at 23 as a youngest defensive coordinator, I think, in the history of the City League team. Doug Pearson, who was coaching, Doug very well. He was the head coach at start. He brought Demps in. They're neighbors. Their fences in the backyard are this to this. And he made him a defensive coordinator at 23. They had a nice run at start for 6 or 7 years. Then Demps applied for the Central job. He had gone to Central previously. Didn't think he had a chance in the world to get it. And he made it to the second round. You kind of fight to make through, Terry and I had to go through 12 interviews to get on. But that was a tough case. But so he got to the second round, and he felt proud that he got there because he didn't expect to even get there. And they gave the job to another person. And he said, okay, I learned from it. Your philosophy of growth, right? You say to learn from it, I got better, and the next time I'll even be better. Well, they gave the job to another guy. The next day, the guy called, and he opted out of the job. So who did they call back? They called Coach Dempsey back. He got the job, and the rest, as they say, is history. And he really credits Coach Pearson for giving him his start. They're great friends. And on game days, when they would play against each other, St. John's and Central, they'd go a whole week where they didn't talk at the fence. They'd stay away from each other, and then after that, they were buddies again.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but he also credits his wife, Katie. You know this, Steve, the tremendous support you get from your wonderful wife, Allison. If Terry, if a coach doesn't have that wife support, supporting, because if you don't have it, you're done.
It's tough.
You're
It's
finished
tough.
right from the get-go, and he credits her for all the support. He's got a great family. He's a remarkable coach.
That's awesome.
And that's a wonderful thing, you know. It's not necessarily all about the state titles and the championships and the wins. What impresses me more about Coach Dempsey is his relationship with his players and how he molds them and mentors them to be very successful young men at the next level, college, university, and more importantly in the world. So that is what I really admire about Coach Dempsey. Great job, Coach Dempsey. You are a legend in our eyes.
That's right, for sure. And a lot more big things to come, like you said.
They're in the middle of another title run.
Yes,
For
so.
sure, for sure. Young guy, got a great program, and who knows how long he'll keep going. So,
Yep.
great job. We appreciate you. We appreciate all you're doing for our community and for those young men that you're coaching over there at Central. Keep up the great job, and good luck in playoffs. We're honored to have you in Toledo, and as, like they said, a local legend. Hey, that's it for Steve Taylor's Coaches Chronicles. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Have a good one.